Hey Taurus, thank you so much for tuning in to your first ever Written in the Stars 5-minute forecast. A brief but power-packed horoscope telling you what you can look out for this month, the major astrological energies affecting you so that you can capitalize on what's working for you and avoid the stuff that's really not going to work. I hope you will enjoy my rudimentary but highly scientifically and mathematically accurate chart. Not really. And the fact that I feel like a stellar weather woman. But anyway, moving on, let's see what's going on for you this month. So the first big news for you this month, Taurus, is that on the 4th of February, Venus moves into your 12th house, your house of secrets in the past, where she's joining Uranus and Mars. So Uranus is rebellion, revolution, shocking change, and then Mars is motivation. So Venus, when she comes in and she's your ruler, she's adding this pleasure, this charm, this diplomacy and sweetness to the 12th house, which is really necessary because the 12th house is kind of like the house of old crap, the stuff that is kind of clogging you up, keeping you in the past. This is memories, for better and for worse, and it's kind of about cleaning out your psychological closet in the beginning of the month. Like all the stuff that when someone's coming over to your house, you're like, oh my god, I have all this shit all over the living room, I really need to get it all and shove it into a closet that nobody knows what a messy fuck I am. Taurus, it's time to do that it's time to go through your mental closet where you've taken all these memories and experiences that you kind of would rather just not look at and sublimate. It's time to open up the closet, turn the light on, look at what's there and really sort through it. Keep what you love and what you need and what helps you, and get rid of the stuff that's really just weighing you down and taking up space and mental bandwidth that you really need back, and it will serve you better to get rid of. Okay, so Mars is also really going to help you root out that stuff as well. Mars isn't comfortable in the 12th house because he's loud, he's aggressive, so he's going to give you the motivation that you need to be like, I don't need this. I don't need to think about why do I have greeting cards from like this past relationship. Why? Am I ever going to look at these again? Or does it just kind of give me a twinge every time I look at them? I'm going to get rid of them. Save me some space, my mind, my heart, my physical space. I need all that. Some of you might also have an old flame pop up because of this, because this is the house of the past and Venus is love. So you may get a random message from an old lover, or really even have like a reunion with an old lover for some of you. Or it's going down in the DMs. I don't know. Okay, so for some of you that's a good thing, and for some of you it's like you can really perform an exorcism and get this person and those memories fully out of your life. So on February 8th, Mercury will join the Sun in your 10th house, your house of career and destiny. This is super exciting, Taurus. Your career and your money, your security, this stuff matters to you. And this is putting an enormous and beneficial spotlight on who you are in the world, your professional reputation, your standing, your role on the world stage. So it's a great time to think about your career. It's a great time to talk about it. It's a great time to share ideas, to level up your skills, and even to think about taking things bigger, publishing, broadcasting, putting yourself on YouTube, making a blog for yourself. Get your name out there. Put your resume on a website instead of just on the paper that you submit to people. Make yourself discoverable. Okay, and so it's basically like it's time for you to take things to a larger stage. Some of you are even going to be doing public speaking. So put your best foot forward. Dress well. Dress like you're going to run into your boss or the person that you want to work for at HEB or whatever random store or gas station that you might end up in, okay? Okay, so really exciting stuff here. The lunar eclipse is happening in your 4th house, your house of home and family, on February 11th. So what's going on around the house? It could be that it's time to declutter, because this is a cleansing energy. This is like, again, what do I no longer need? Let me clear it out. Let me clear it all out. This is like a time for you to really be able to lighten up and get rid of like all kinds of old stuff, from the physical stuff to the emotional stuff. So it's like, what brings stability into your life, Taurus? And what makes you feel insecure? It's a good time to discuss things with your family. It's a good time to clear the air, to get together with your kids, your spouse, your housemates, whomever it is that you share space with, and find out if everybody's getting their needs met, and kind of make changes in the family dynamic where there needs to be, where it would improve things for you to make dramatic changes, and specifically to notice the needs of everyone around you And I don't want to say especially, but especially yourself, Taurus, because if your needs aren't getting met, you're not going to be any good at meeting anybody else's needs. So this is also time for you to recognize what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel good. You know, break out the fuzzy slippers. Maybe you want to redecorate so that your house feels like a little more like a home and a little more loving to you. But I feel like this is, and again, this reverberates for 6 months, Taurus. So some of you may even have these enormous changes, like I'm buying a house, I'm selling a house, I'm geographically moving, and that stuff is going to have long-term effects. So the positive changes that you make are going to have long-term effects, so are the negative ones. Make positive decisions. Okay, so on the 26th, Mercury, I'm sorry, I should say that on the 19th, the sun moves into your 11th house, where it will join, and then on the 26th, Mercury will join up, and then there will be a solar eclipse also on the 26th. So the 26th is huge. This is your house of allies, organizations, and long-term goals, meaning those big goals that you need allies and organizations in order to complete them, whether it's a team or a network or an audience that you need to be able to make your big goals come true. So look at your social network, whether that's online, whether that's in person. Look at your friends, your colleagues. Are the groups and organizations that you affiliate yourself with, are they serving you? Are you serving them? Neither. This is the time to look at that. How are your friendly relationships going? Do they need revitalizing? Do you need to reconnect with some people? And are there some people that really you don't want to associate yourself with anymore, and that this would be a good time to start kind of putting a little distance there, start backing away? It's a great time to meet people. It's a great time to specifically connect with people on a really deep level. Neptune is in this house, and Neptune is mysticism, spirituality, art, the really high level stuff. So it's time to get familiar. It's so funny, but it's like get familiar with the unfamiliar. Kind of put your toe in new waters, meet new people, join new groups, find out what else you're made of, Taurus, because there's more to you than you think. So this month is about connecting on a deep level, connecting first with yourself and then with other people. So again, make sure that you get your needs met, Taurus, and then you will be exceptionally good at taking care of other people's needs. I hope this has been helpful for you. Check out my blog, writteninthestars.co, for more horoscopes, and I'll also link your Taurus tarot reading for February here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have anything you want to ask or say about it, you can find me on social media or comment below. I would love to hear from you. Thanks very much and have a great month. Bye-bye, Taurus.